Hey everyone, welcome to thelines.com. My name's Nicole, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about a highly anticipated topic for our neighbors up north, and that is the launch and expansion of legal sports betting in Canada. But before we dive into today's topic, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell so you know every time we post a new video. If you have visited Canada or you live there, then you know for quite some time legal sports betting has been offered on a very, very limited basis. Up until this point, you could only place parlay-style bets offered through provincial lotteries. But things are about to change with a recent bill that was signed into law. The federal government has now given the A-OK for legal sports betting's expansion, but it is leaving it up to local provinces to decide if and when they are going to offer it. If you are familiar with the U.S. market, it is going to look very similar. The federal government has not outlawed legal sports betting, but leaves it up to each state to decide how they are going to offer it and what the rules and regulations are going to be. And we're going to see that same pattern followed in Canada. What we do know is that Ontario is going to be the first province to offer online sports betting, and it is going to launch on Monday, April 4th. Now, while we still have some pretty limited information about this launch, we are going to do our absolute best to keep you updated, and as we find out more information, we will post new videos about it. Let's talk about what we do know. On Monday, April 4th, Ontario is going to launch legal online sports betting, and that means that you can either fire up an operator's app or go on to their desktop site to sign up for a sports betting account. Now, this remote registration process is very quick and very convenient for those looking to sign up for an account, and we're going to scroll down here to talk about what you're going to need to sign up. Now, for Ontario sports betting, you do not need to be physically located within Ontario to sign up for an account, but you do need to be physically located in Ontario to place a legal wager. So keep that in mind. The sportsbook will need to geolocate you in Ontario before you can place a bet. To register for an account, you will need to provide the sportsbook with some personal details, including your name, your address, your email address, and your date of birth to confirm you are of legal age to place a wager. Once you have given the sportsbook that information, it should only take a few minutes for them to confirm your identity and create your account. Now, again, once you want to place a wager, you will need to be physically located within Ontario to do so. Another question is, which operators are coming to Ontario? So we don't know exactly who is going to launch in Ontario, but we can use some context clues to make an educated guess. Now, FanDuel and DraftKings already have a daily fantasy sports presence in Ontario, which would make them very likely candidates to launch online sports betting products when it goes live. BetMGM has also made some pretty splashy partnerships with Connor McDavid and Wayne Gretzky, and we know Canadians love their hockey, so I wouldn't be surprised if they took those partnerships and used them to expand their customer base up north. Caesars Sportsbook is also a really good prediction because they already have a foothold in Canada with Caesars Windsor, so it makes sense for them to expand their sports betting product there. Now, again, those are major US operators that we think will launch in Ontario, but we will also see some local brands launching in there as well. Now, what you are going to be able to wager on is really going to expand. No more limitations to just parlay wagers. You can now make single game wagers, and those include the money line, spread bet, totals markets, live in-game wagering is also coming to Canada, as well as prop bets. And you will be able to wager on all of your favorite leagues. So that includes the NHL, the MLB. You can wager on soccer. You can wager on the NFL. Everything that the U.S. customer base can pretty much wager on in a legal online sports betting market, expect to be able to wager on that in Ontario. As always, you should gamble responsibly. That about wraps it up for today's video. As we get more information on the launch of Ontario sports betting, we will keep you updated right here. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell so that way you are up to date with all of the latest information as well as the latest sports betting offers when they are live in Canada. I will see you next time.